After having the opportunity to look inside the marketing of hundreds of local service business owners, I can tell you this. It's not that they're always doing the wrong things. Oftentimes, they're doing the right things, but they're doing those right things in the wrong order. And if you don't do them in the proper order, you're just going to end up spinning your wheels and being frustrated with the results that you are getting or not getting. So in this video, I'm going to give you the complete step-by-step strategy that I have found local service business owners need to do if they truly want their business to grow online and dominate their industry. Welcome to Marketing Domination. So in order for this to work, you have to understand the overall marketing strategy or plan that we're trying to put in place here. And it all revolves around the concept of a sales funnel. Now, you may have heard that term before used as a software tool like ClickFunnels or High Level. But whenever we're using the term funnel here, what we're talking about is a relationship building journey. So it's from taking your prospects from not knowing who you are, becoming a super fan customer for life. And you need this funnel to be optimized in order for your business to grow. So the first thing that you need to understand with this whole funnel process is you got to step one, build a sales funnel. Now, a sales funnel, like I said, is part of the relationship journey and not a software tool. So the first foundational piece of a sales funnel comes down to your messaging. If your messaging is not right, it is not landing with your potential customers, all of the other marketing that you create is going to fall flat. So us at our agency, I'm a certified story brand coach and guide, and we utilize something that's called the story brand messaging framework. What this does is it helps to position your brand as the guide to your customers, and they are the hero to the story. So you use the hero's journey in order to create these messaging sound bites to filter all the copy or messaging that you use in your marketing. Starts out with your character as your customer. They want something. They've got a problem keeping them from getting what they want. So you position yourself as the guide to them with empathy and authority so that you can give them a 3-step plan of how to do business with you. So you can call them to action so they can avoid all these bad things and experience all these good things. That's the hero's journey. We create those messaging sound bites for you. So then you can use that as the filter for all of your messaging that you run through with your marketing. If it doesn't pass through that filter, well, it means one of two things. We either need to change the filter because maybe we were wrong with some of those things, or we need to go back to the drawing board and rewrite that copy so it goes through that brand messaging filter. So that's the first part of our sales funnel is we have to nail the messaging. The next part is the website. You need a website that does two things, collects you leads and makes you money. And if it's not doing that, you need to wireframe your website. We actually have a proven wireframe template. You can get it at our website, seangarner.co/website wireframe. And it is the 10 sections that you must have on your landing page or your homepage to make sure that your homepage does those two things. So you got to nail the messaging and you got to have this website wireframe to collect leads and make you money. But not everybody that comes to your website is going to be ready to buy. So that's why you need the third part of your marketing funnel, which is a lead generator. This can look like a lot of different things, anywhere from a webinar, a mini course, a PDF, a checklist, a quiz, something to where it positions you as the perfect guide for your customers, has a clear and catchy title, and it either gives them the first step of your process or a quick win when it comes to working with you. Not everybody, like I said, is going to be ready to buy when they first land on your page. And what this does is it gets those people to kind of raise their hand and say, hey, I'm interested in what it is that you do, but I'm not quite ready to buy. So they're going to drop their information into you. And so that way, whenever they are ready, they hopefully think of you, because after you've created that lead generator, the secret is not in that. Real secret is in the next part of the sales funnel, which is the follow-up sequence. So once we've gotten somebody to give us their name and email, then what we want to do is we want to then plug them into a sales sequence. Typically, this is 5 to 6 emails. That is, again, thanking them for downloading the guide, talking about the problem you solve, positioning your thing as your product or service is the right solution for that. It's giving a testimonial or a case study showing how you've solved this problem for other people. It's giving them a new way or a perspective shift or a paradigm shift email showing why your product or service is different. It's overcoming the most common objection that your customers give you. And then the last one is sending them a sales email sequence that follows a specific sales email format to make sure that conversion lands and hits. Then the next part of our sales funnel is we want to then take the visual, the messaging, all of the branding that we've created, and we want to make sure that all of our digital storefronts are built out. So social media, banners, LinkedIn profiles, YouTube, we want to claim all those things, our Google business profile specifically for local service business. And we want to make sure that it is all completely filled out. And that completes phase one of our marketing domination framework, is building that sales funnel and making sure all that stuff is done. After we have all that stuff done, the next part of the strategy comes into fill the sales funnel, because just because we've built all this stuff does not mean we are going to start ranking, dominating, and growing the business. We have now the net or the funnel to collect all of those leads and potential sales as we are now starting to fill the sales funnel. So when it comes to filling the sales funnel, we really only have two ways of doing it. We have free ways or we have paid ways, or what we call organic and paid. So this can look like a lot of different things, anywhere from the content that we're creating on social to blogs, networking events, referral partnerships, a lot of things that can be done free, but it does take time to create those different assets. I personally, I love free. I don't know about you guys. I love free. I don't want to have to pay for things that I could get for free just because I didn't take the time to make sure all the content is optimized. I personally believe the greatest return of investment on your time for local service businesses is doing this right here, doing a video podcast. You can hit record. You can take, 15 to 30 minutes of time, vomit out your information, if you will, to showcase all the things that you're an expert on. And then you can take this, you can turn it into YouTube videos, shorts for social, emails, blog posts, content, and all of this stuff that I'm talking about here can be pulled out from the transcript. You can throw it into something like ChatGPT and it's going to sound just like you. It's going to have your perspective, your unique viewpoint on things, your context, because a lot of people are just generating what I would say is this AI slop of content because there's no context or content with it that is unique to the person that's writing it. It is just generating a general blog post like, what are the best accounting tips for a small business owner? But there's no life to it. There's no heart to it. By doing a video podcast, it enables you to create a ton of content for the exact same amount of time as it might create, just to hold up your cell phone and create, 3 to 5 little short form videos that are just going to fly by and people are going to scroll right by them. So I love video podcasts, and it doesn't have to be done like what most people think, where you're doing this Joe Rogan style podcast where I've got to blow up the podcast. No. It's a form of content, the content medium, and it's a method for you to be able to take your knowledge and expertise and put it out there online. So then you can have other, whether it be agencies like us, take that and then leverage it for you. This, by the way, is a service that we offer with video podcast production, to where we take all this content for you. We help you set up the show and then we distribute all that content for you. If you're really trying to look and grow online, schedule a call with us, SeanGarner.co/contact, book a call with me. We'll show you how we can do this for your business. Most small business owners don't fail because of their product. They fail because their marketing is a mess. And if you ever wondered what's missing in yours, I created the Marketing Domination Checklist. It's a simple step-by-step guide to help you build, fill, and optimize your sales funnel so you can finally grow with confidence. Don't keep guessing. Use this checklist to see exactly what's working and what's broken in your marketing. Download it free today at SeanGarner.co/MD checklist. Now, back to the show. Second way you can do that is with paid content, obviously. So local service business owners, LSA ads are a great way, or called local service ads. If your area and your business qualifies for those, that is the best, safest, in my opinion, smartest way to start with paid advertising, because you are only paying for ads when you get the lead. You're not paying for clicks. You're not paying for impressions. You are paying when somebody calls your business. So see if your business is eligible. You just go to Google search and type in Google local service ads. See if your location and your industry is available for those. Highly recommend. This is really popular for things like the home services businesses. So like plumbers, roofers, electricians, general contractors, med spas are available, dentists, lawyers. Definitely see if you guys are eligible for this, because it is the safest, best way return of investment for starting with paid ads. You don't even need to have the website set up for this. It's connected with your GBP or your Google business profile. So as long as that is optimized, you optimize your LSA account, you can start getting some new leads for your business today. The next place I would start after that is PPC, or pay per click. These are Google search ads. So people are searching for your product, your service in your service area with the right targeting setup. Get them set up to land on a special landing page that is just talking about that, so they're not lost in all the other information of the things that you do. So then that way we can start tracking those. So that is, again, pay per click. You are paying per click. So you do have to really watch conversions and making sure that the pages that you're sending people to are optimized, so you're making the best return of your investment of your time. After you have that stuff set up, then, and it's rocking and rolling and it's humming right along, then you can start looking at doing things like meta ads, like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and things like that. But I wouldn't, for local service business, start with that until you at least have your LSA, if you're eligible, and for sure your PPC campaign set up before you start exploring other methods of paid ads. The next thing is, after you have that set up, you have now built a sales funnel. You have now build your sales funnel, have those things in process. The third step of this complete marketing domination strategy is optimizing your sales funnel. So once you started doing this, now you will have some data that you can use in order to make sure things are working. Because just because you built it and you're doing these things, I've found oftentimes business owners will get frustrated because they're like, well, I'm doing all of these things, but it just doesn't seem to be working for me. That's where we really want to dive in and start looking at the data so we know exactly what we need to be optimizing in our campaigns. For us, this is typically where we're starting to do some of the detail work and that fine tuning whenever it comes to building out our sales funnel. So I relate this a lot to the fitness industry. I was in fitness for a long time, right? First thing that we're trying to do is we're just trying to get people moving. And then after that, we're trying to get them to eat a little bit better. Then after that, then we can start looking at what specific maybe micronutrients or specific recovery tactics that they need to do to start actually training. And so whenever we get to this step of the marketing strategy, this is truly training. This is now we've got some data, some things have been coming in, and we need to look and see exactly what's working, what needs to be tweaked, where are we ranking in comparison to our competition and everything. Because now we're in the game. We should have all of this stuff set up. We should be driving traffic to it. And so oftentimes I see business owners try to overly automate and optimize before they get enough data in here. And they just end up spinning their wheels because they're frustrated because they're always kind of in this hamster wheel of changing things and trying new things until they actually have some metrics that are solid that they can go back and compare everything to see how things are working and performing. This is for us where by this point, hopefully, we've had thousands of page views a month coming in. So we've got good solid data points to see what's converting. We can start split testing things. And that's where we're just trying two different tests at the same time. And then we will be able to decide which one was getting the better conversion metric from that or the result that we're wanting. This is also where we will want to start automating certain tasks, whether that be things like Google review request, certain things for sales follow-ups and different things that are repetitive tasks inside of our business and specifically inside of our marketing. We want to make sure that these things are automated so that way we can go back through and start optimizing or scaling our time for doing other things. So this is part of what we call the marketing domination framework. It revolves around this concept of understanding what a sales funnel is. It is that relationship journey of how can you in your marketing take someone from not knowing who you are to becoming a super fan customer for life. And we do this by plugging them into a sales funnel because we got to build this thing, have a solid foundation with our messaging, website that set up converts, and a lead generator that captures their information and follows up with them. And all of our digital storefront assets look the same and sound like us. Then we fill it with organic and paid content, starting off with, things like organic content, like blog articles, writings, social media content, paid ads like LSA and PPC. Then after we do that, we go in and we optimize that content. We're going to make sure that things are converting right. They are actually getting a return on our investment of our marketing. So plug this system into your business. And this is the exact thing that we use for dozens of local service-based business owners that are truly standing out and dominating their industry. So if you're frustrated by constantly on this hamster wheel of marketing that doesn't work, things aren't helping the business move forward, and schedule a call, go to seangarner.co/contact. I'm sure the link's going to be down there below. Book a call with me. We'll do a complete audit and analysis of what you currently got on your marketing and your SEO. We'll show you some things that you can do to start making changes today so you can grow your business and stand out of line.